So I noticed that a lot of pimple patch brands say that you're supposed to just like cleanse the area where the pimple is and just put the patch directly on top of it. Now for me personally, I'm not like a professional expert or any of that stuff, so don't listen to me, but I usually pop my pimple with a safety pin or a needle beforehand. So my test was to see if the pimple patch would actually help the pimple like flatten out and heal a lot quicker versus if I were to just pop it and use the patches after that. So I got a pimple and I cleaned it and I put a mani patch right on top of it. The next morning it did not do anything to my pimples, so I stuck another one on for the day, and this one looked hopeful, but when I took it off the bump was still there. Then when it came to about like the third day of using the patches, in the morning I took it off and I noticed that the skin on top of the pimple was very thin, which got me kind of scared. Then the worst thing that could happen happened. The skin on the pimple came off and there was actually stuff coming out of it. I was scared of this because I know for a fact that it was going to leave a pretty bad scar on my face, because like literally a whole little circle of skin came off, versus if I were to just like pop it with a needle or something. And then at the end of the day, I pretty much got left with what I had on day one. So yeah, that was my experiment to see whether or not the patches would work better on a popped pimple versus one that didn't pop.